thinking about summer appetizers, parties. We have celebrity chef Bob Blumer in studio. There he is.
There you go.
We're going to talk to him in just a couple of minutes. Thanks for coming in, Bob. Also ahead, one head-banging bird that doesn't want to...
Now we'll throw things over to you, Keri.
All right, thanks for that. Canada's largest consumer show, Eat Vancouver, is happening this weekend at BC Place, and celebrity chef Bob Blumer is in town for the event, and he joins us here. Thanks for being in studio with us.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much, and came all the way in for CTV News at noon as well. You're making three things for us today. Zesty olives. I'm gonna look at the prompter for this. What's the other one?
You don't even need to worry about it. You know what? This is
Let's start with the almonds, because that's the most difficult one, right?
But nothing is difficult. Here's what I decided. You know, I've been coming to Eat for 10 years. I do all sorts of crazy things on stage. I make entrees that look like they're cupcakes. I make desserts that look like they're French fries. I was thinking to myself, what should I make today for you guys? And it's the beginning of the summer, entertaining season. And I thought, why not just like bring it down? Something really simple, really functional. So I'm going to show you three things that you can throw out when your guests arrive, just to give them a bit of a nibble or something, distract them so you can finish off what you're doing.
Okay, I'm going to get it away from the hot pan.
Sure. So the first thing are some almonds, and we're just going to start with some raw almonds. Also, these are all quite economical because we're just starting with really basic ingredients.
Stuff, okay.
So some almonds, a little bit of rosemary, and I'm going to finish this when it's done with some salt. Just need to turn this down a tiny bit. Love these stoves. Not. Okay. Get rid of that. Here's an amazing trick. Costs you nothing to do. You've bought your olives.
Yep.
You want to put your olives out. You're thinking to yourself, geez, do I just want to put out olives that I bought? Maybe you want to do something that fancies them up a bit.
Okay.
Take an orange and a microplane. Now, if you can just zoom in right on the olives there. A little bit of zest, which, by the way, costs you nothing because you can still eat the orange after. Right?
And look how fancy that is.
Gives some beautiful brightness to the olives.
Okay.
A little chunk of Parmesan Reggiano. Now, you're probably accustomed to having this shaved onto your pasta, right? But just have a little bite of that when you have it as a chunk.
Really good.
That's amazing. Now,
so good.
Watch what happens when I just take a knife, chunk it into little bits like this, so that a nice little rustic look. Pile them into a bowl.
So people can just take that?
Yeah. Now you just take a bit of your best honey.
Okay. Some people might scream doing that.
Just a little over top.
I would never think to do that.
A little bit of black pepper. That's it. Now, taste that. Taste that.
Okay.
Bit right there.
So gooey. Really different.
Really different and just tons of flavor, right?
Really, yep.
Kind of explodes in your mouth.
So are those zesty olives?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Now they are.
Now they are.
And these almonds, you just want to cook them until they start to brown and let them cool a little bit. Add a little bit of salt like this. And after they cool down, they're going to have a really nice crunch. They're going to have all that rosemary flavor, that nice saltiness. And there you go. In about as much time as we've taken, which is about 3 minutes, with a little more time for the almonds to cook, you've got 3 bites that your guests can enjoy while they're there.
Fantastic.
Let's talk about Eat for a second.
Yeah, well, what are you going to be doing there?
2:30, a throwdown with me, Rob Feeney, and David Rocco.
This is tomorrow.
No.
Today.
This is like, get out there.
So you're going there right away. Okay, today. Yeah.
And then at 5 o'clock and at 8 o'clock, I'm going to be doing my own 1-hour shows with some crazy throwdowns with the audience members, a Glutton for Punishment triathlon. It's going to be nuts.
When you say throwdown with the other chefs, what's going to happen there?
That means there's going to be one secret ingredient. We've all got a few pantry items, and we have to come up with some kind of amazing picnic lunch in 20 minutes.
I like it. Very competitive.
There's a lot of egos on the line here. Don't believe anything that David Rocco or Rob Feeney might have told you about, we're just pals, we're just hanging around. This is all about the bragging rights. None of us want to have to go home tonight knowing that we didn't win.
Tell me a little bit about your new cookbook.
That is my new cookbook, Glutton for Pleasure. I'm done with the punishment. No more punishment. I had 5 years of punishment on my show, Glutton for Punishment. Now it's all about the pleasure. These are all my favorite recipes in the last 20 years. Some of my action adventures, some crazy stuff that I've done. I've put it all together in this one book.
Some other crazy stuff that you've done at World's Weirdest Restaurants. You go around the world and go
Yeah,
to
but that's a
you see
restaurant
some
in Taiwan.
really
That's a
strange
restaurant
stuff.
in Taiwan where they serve you curry out of little toilet bowls.
What did you think when you first heard of that?
I thought it was crazy, and then I went and I thought it was crazy when I ate there, only to discover that it's so popular as a franchise.
Wow. What's the craziest thing you've seen in your travels?
Well, I did have a monkey serve me beer in a small izakaya.
You don't hear that very often.
Well, I've had a few waiters in this town that, well, no, I'm sorry. Not even going to go there. And what else did we have? We had one restaurant in New York City. It was a pop-up nudist restaurant where all the diners were butt naked. And let me tell you, nudists are the last people that you want to see naked.
Yeah. Did you participate in that?
Well,
or?
in the beginning, it was really odd to be amidst all of these naked people. And then at the end, it was kind of really odd to be the only person who was clothed.
Has clothes on.
So I took my clothes off.
Okay, good for you.
Just in deference to them.
When in Rome, right?
Exactly.
All right, Bob Blumer joining us in studio. Thank you very much. Good luck at Eat Vancouver and good luck with the friendly competition.
Thank you very much.
There's lots more still ahead, including sports and entertainment. You're watching CTV News at noon.